bird feeder used to be right on this window, and I put it there so when the children are looking out, they can just see the birds eating. But the birds did not come on there, it was too open. So went down there outside and put it right there. See where it is? We put it right there, and now the birds are coming. So I'll be doing a lot of bird vlogs because they are so beautiful and amazing to watch, and the children love them. Hi family, I'm Dr. Brenda. I'm a licensed daycare provider, a published author of 3 children's books, an advocate, a consultant, a veteran's wife, and a mother. If you need help setting up your daycare service or just looking for great ideas to incorporate a play-based learning approach as well as learn about research-based solutions to issues impacting education, this is the channel for you. Subscribe, share, like. Thank you. So I wanted to start by showing you this part of our outdoor classroom. I have 2 parts of them. Don't mind the mulch. It's Memorial Day weekend and we are mulching up the flower beds. So I do have a kitchen on the front porch, and the children they love to play on this kitchen. I have little bits and pieces of food. Sometimes they also go down there and they roll on the grass. It's a hill, so they can roll up and down and do rolling races and all kinds of great fun stuff there. They can write on the porch with chalk. Oh my goodness, I have to tell you, when we were in our old house, we didn't have a basement. So when we're looking for a house, we're like, we have to get a house with a basement so we can keep the classroom in the basement. No, it hasn't happened. I'm sorry. If you're a daycare provider, every part of your house is part of daycare. So this is the back, and you get down these steps. These stairs are very, very important. We use it for learning too. You can see where we just did the letter J. We did dandelions and J's. I'll see if I can put like a picture of it somewhere on the screen. And we did the letter J, and the children just picked some dandelions and they made the letter J. They traced the outlines, So you come down to this pavement. You see our hose for water. This is very important, and especially now that it's getting hot. So we use it to water the garden. We have a garden which you're going to see in a few minutes, and the hose is absolutely very important. And then I'm just showing you this beautiful pavement that I'm so excited about, because the children can write on chalk. They can ride on the pavement with chalk. They can ride their bikes here. All kinds of fun stuff going on here. If they don't want to, if they are real, if they have sensory issues, they don't want to be on the grass, they can just be here. And then that brings you to this favorite toy they all fight for, but we're learning about that. We're learning to share. It's the lawn mower. It's not real. Wish it was real, guys. But they like to pretend they are mowing the lawn. And then I have bats, and those bats, they use them for hitting, to satisfy that need to hit that little children have. So instead of hitting their friends, I just say, don't worry, we'll go outside. You can take the bat, you can hit the floor, you can hit the wall, you can hit the house. I tell them places they can hit that will not get broken or they will not hurt anybody, because they do have the need to hit, and we're trying to teach them, to regulate that need. Okay, so this plastic house, guys, my neighbor gave it to me, and this has become the favorite toy for the kids. His children are older now. Actually, his grandkids are old. So he's like, we've had this in our yard for years. We don't need any more. Do you guys want it? I was like, yes, give it to me, sir. and he gave it to me, and the kids love it. They love to pretend it's McDonald's. They're doing a drive-through. They cook and they eat. They do mommies and daddies and doctors and nurses. All kinds of great, amazing play is happening here. So this is one thing I would suggest you get for your outdoor classroom. Playhouse. Some are in wood, some are made with wood, some are made from plastic. I actually prefer plastic because it lasts forever, and when it rains or snows, I don't worry. I don't worry because it's okay. All right. So then the number 2 thing is the outdoor kitchen or mud kitchen. I already showed you one kitchen. This is another kitchen. So I'm a big fan of kitchens. I have one in the classroom. The kids love this kitchen. I did a review of it. I'll see if I can leave the video here somewhere so you can see it and you go check it out. I don't think it's on it, they don't have it on Amazon anymore, but I'm sorry, I just had to put my water right there. But when I'm talking, I like to drink. But this kitchen, they no longer sell them anymore, but there's that little compartment where you can put their pots and pans. They can pretend to turn on the stove. The sink runs when it's filled with water. It uses batteries, and we just put batteries on it and it actually runs. So today it's a rainy day. It's been raining for a couple of days now, so you can see everywhere is muddy and dirty. It's okay. It's mud play, right? So this is another small kitchen that the children use for table too. Sometimes they want to barbecue. They do parties. All kinds of amazing play is going on here. So if you look in this entire area, you can see this is the home living area. So the kitchen is important, the house is important. A table that the children can sit on and pretend they are at the restaurant or they are eating the meals they've cooked actually is absolutely needed in your outdoor classroom. Okay guys, let's keep moving. So I have some trucks out there. These trucks are gonna be dirty and muddy. When they play, they put mud in it, they put sand in it, they pretend they are construction workers. Our garden has plants in it right now, but before we planted anything in the garden, the children could dig, they could do anything in there. So but now we have plants and they can no longer just go there and dig. We're nurturing now, and I have these little cars. Depending on how old or how big they are or what they feel like doing at a particular time, they can drive the little ones. They can come here and drive the big ones. The little kids can even drive these ones. So it doesn't really matter about the age. It's what they feel like doing at a particular time, because I've seen the older children even ride the smaller cars, so there's enough for everyone. Sometimes they're riding bikes, they're riding the buggy cars. There is room for everybody. They are pretending to be policemen, taxi drivers. It's amazing. So I do have a small slide outdoor here. I also have one in the classroom. Guys, I'm going to be doing a classroom tour soon, but give me some time to put the classroom together. I have some new things I need to put in there, and then I'll be doing a tour of the indoor classroom. My outdoor is almost ready. That's why I was like, let me do a tour and then I'll come back and do another tour. So this is our garden, guys. This garden, we've been doing gardening projects for maybe 3 or 4 years. So you can see another very important thing for your outdoor classroom is a garden with rakes and shovels, and we do have watering cans. I do not leave those outside. We just put water in there and come out and water. We use the hose too, so I'm holding the hose and they are bringing their watering cans and I'm pouring water in, and I'll see if I can leave a picture of that here as well. But yeah, this is our garden. So far we have tomatoes, strawberries and peppers. There's a rabbit that likes to make this home, and I know that I do hear some cats come at night to lay on here. I don't know for now what we're gonna get this year, but last year we got 1 tomato and 1 cucumber. But hey, it was fun. It was fun to nurture and then eventually put it on the table, So that's our goal here. The children, they are learning about life and preserving life and nurturing life. They are learning about growth and living things and how living things can eat and feed and can eat and breathe and move and grow. They're learning all kinds of amazing stuff right here. And also the sensory part of it, where they are digging, they're touching sand, they are with their hands, they're moving sand from one place to the other, all kinds of sensory experiences. If you have a classroom, an outdoor classroom, get you a garden. It doesn't cost too much, When we did that was about $40. But I know it's a lot more expensive now. But let me go on. I don't want to ramble on. Okay, so this wheel, oh my goodness, I love this wheel. I got this from Walmart and I'm gonna cherish it forever. You can see this wheel is not going anywhere. So when I was growing up, our most favorite toy was wheels, tires of all kinds. And this is different because it does not have those ridges that regular plastic wheels have. So it doesn't collect water. And when those wheels collect water, you can get mosquitoes and bugs and all kinds of things, happening there, and diseases. So no, this one does not collect water, number one. Number two, it cannot be punctured, So they ride on it, they stay on top, they ride on the inside. Sometimes more than one child is playing with it at a particular time. It's fun. So that wheel is part of this set. It's made by the same company. And if you ever ask me this question, what is your favorite playground equipment? This is it. This playground equipment can be moved, it can be separated by the children. It's lightweight, they can move them, they can separate them, they can configure it whatever way they want. You can buy parts and connect, endlessly connecting the parts that come with this. So I was lucky to get this from a lady who was closing her daycare. She did not even charge me she didn't charge me anything. She gave it to me for free. I was like, what? Before she gave it to me, I was praying for it. I was like, Lord, I need this toy. This is when I first saw this toy, I fell in love with it. And it was about 2 years or so afterwards that the lady sent me a picture. She's like, do you want this? I was like, yes, I want that. I'm sorry guys, I'm excited again. I was like, I want that. I've been wanting that for years. So prayers get answered. Listen. So she gave us that for free. She also gave us this toy right here. You can see there's nothing wrong with it. It's almost new. It's not broken in any way. She gave us this too. She was closing her daycare. She's been working daycare for years and years and years, and she was like, I'm done. Can you come get my stuff? So she gave it to me. And the kids like to ride on this. They can move it, they can separate it, they can configure it. And that's my goal for my outdoor classroom. I want the children to move things around as freely as they can. It helps with creativity, imagination, all kinds of great stuff. So they can dislodge and move. And guys, one day one of my older kids is like, Miss Brenda, this does not work well where there's no hill. There's a hill somewhere down there and I want to move it right there. I was like, go ahead and move it. I don't care. If you want to move it to a hill where you think it's gonna be better and you play better, go ahead and move it. Okay, so that brings me back to this toy right here. It's a climbing toy, and it's I got this from Facebook Marketplace. It was a steal. I'm not gonna tell you how much I got it, but it was a steal. And I've been looking for something like this, durable, not too big, so the children can climb it and I'm not getting scared. I'm just showing you guys some more balls down there, and I'm not getting scared that, oh man, somebody's gonna get hurt, they're gonna break their arm. No, It's low to the ground. It's easy to ride. It's not massive and huge and big. No, it's amazing. It has all kinds of nooks and corners, and the children can don't they say nooks and crannies, and the children, they can play all kinds of play here. They can even use this for a house, which they do use it for a house. When they play, they do hide and go seek, which is easy, just fun. It's fun. When I saw it, God answered my prayer again, because what I do is put certain things on my list and then I pray on it, because I don't have money to keep buying over and over again. So I just pray on it, and I do get them for deals or for free. Things happen, and I end up getting them. Okay, so this right here is a T-ball. My husband said, your daycare kids have to have a T-ball. I was like, what's a T-ball? He's like, don't worry, I'll get it. And he got this very cheap, $5 or less. And you put the ball on top, at the top right there where I just touched. And you take one of those bats I showed you at the beginning, and you swing and swipe as much as you like. And the further your ball goes, the more points you get, So, and the kids love it. Like I told you at the beginning, they love to hit. It's natural to them, and we're learning to have more acceptable social behavior. So as we're learning that, and they are learning to regulate that need to hit, they need something to hit. So that's why they have the bat and the ball and the T-ball. So here are the seesaws. I have 2 of them. These I got them from Facebook Marketplace, guys, and they were still too. And there are 2. If they don't want to share, it's okay. If they want to share, it's okay. And then I have chalkboards here, where sometimes like you can tell we're working on the letter J, so I can just put the letter right there, and they can trace it if they like. They can scribble if they like. They can draw if they like. They've not really been working on the chalkboard. There's so much to do. I haven't seen them come here recently, but when they do come here, they do come here. They like it. They like to write on it. Sometimes they fight for who to go where or what. I put the chalk right behind here sometimes, and they if they can't reach it, they tell me they need a chalk. I'll give it to them. And if it's raining, you have to take the chalks in. So that is that for the chalkboard. Now I'm taking you to something else, and it's gonna be a big surprise. Ta-da! So this is a picnic table, and it's very dirty right now. You can tell that it's been raining and it's been dirty. It's under the tree. Sometimes we use it for picnics. Today is not doing anything. This is Memorial Day weekend, so it's dirty. So the kids have not been out here for a while, maybe 3 days now. So it's gonna get clean, and they can sit down, they can chit chat, they can rest after running around and playing. They can do whatever they want to do with that. And ta-da! This is my biggest, most favorite thing in my backyard. In my outdoor playground, my backyard, my playground, whatever, in classroom, whatever it is. So my neighbor gave this to me, another neighbor, and this neighbor said, my children have had this for years. I don't want it anymore. They are older. They are now teenagers. They don't even want it anymore. I was like, yes, I want it. So it's a swing. It's a swing that almost has a trampoline. It's not really a trampoline because it doesn't bounce that much, but it gives them the feel of a trampoline. So sometimes they're standing, sometimes they're rolling, sometimes they're laying down. They're doing all kinds of fun stuff on here. Sometimes they help themselves, they push themselves. Sometimes they ask me. Sometimes I even sit here and just swing myself and read a book and just relax. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful piece of equipment. Hey, it is amazing that my neighbor gave this to me. These neighbors are amazing, I'm telling you. And I did do a video once. I'm just giving you like an overview. Another thing I like about this playground is the fact that there's a lot of space for the kids to run. A lot. Okay, I know I did a video one time about how you can get different things for daycare. You know, getting it from neighbors is one amazing thing. Okay, so I was saying that it's amazing that there's enough space for them to run, number one. Number two, there's a lot of nature. There are trees, there are birds and squirrels and rabbits. Hey, we have a rabbit friend who comes to see us every spring. So there are rabbits, there are bugs. Oh my goodness, it's amazing. If you could just hear the sound of birds right now, just chirping and having fun, you will be impressed. Look, while I'm talking, this bird came by. I'm like, oh my goodness. We have a bird feeder, and I did take it from where it originally was and put it down where the birds can reach it. And I'm gonna be doing a lot of blogging about birds. We love them, and we have a lot of bird books, and the children can watch the birds as they eat, and it's just amazing, you know. And you can hear the excitement in me. And the children love to be outdoors, and we are not just only here, we're also doing hikes and all kinds of fun stuff outdoors, learning, moving, and having fun. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, prayers get answered, miracles still happen, and every single thing is possible. Love you all. Subscribe, like, and share. Thank you for watching. Bye.